Welcome back. It's time for more Stasis. I really want to finish the game today. I'll give it 2 hours. Damn, did I nail it? Maybe just slightly too big. Other than that, or slightly too, like, height. Too much height. Other than that, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's continue game.
Maybe if it... No, that won't work.
God, this game is too loud, man. Need to turn it down again. I actually wonder if... I actually don't think it,
I don't think that'll work.
I don't know if it actually is making it quieter in... if I turn it all the way up. Then if I, like, just put it at 1, does it change? Okay, yeah, it definitely does make it louder and quieter for you, too. Well, we'll put it at 50. I can probably stand 50, and it's probably still able to be heard on stream. I guess I could just boost it on here. Should be alright. Every so often, the overflow from this collection pool spills onto the human form below. Alright, this guy died. Body engulfed in flames. Can I...
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Verdant plant life. Every part of the room. Let's skim over the surface. She wants to die. And I think we tried...
I help you on this. But you need to help me first. I don't need you to leave. I need you to crack this flare. The oxygen will ignite. Then you will die.
Extreme external temperatures detected. Slug suit has regulated body temperature to benchmark level.
The fire systems just went haywire over here, John. What did you do?
I cleared the vines.
With a flamethrower?
Something like that.
Fire in Oxygen
I'm
Gardens.
surprised I didn't try that one last night, but I guess I must not have.
Fire in Oxygen Gardens 2, 7, 8. Fire suppression system activated. Warning. Fire suppression system compromised. Warning.
Shit! Oxygen production has been compromised. Are the biomes still intact? Oh, God, please don't say burn them out.
Just the one on this level.
It's cause and chain reaction, John. They're all going up. We have a time limit now. Hours at most.
Get my daughter right now.
This door is still locked. Grab this, maybe? No. So we literally just gotta take the elevator.
You little shit! What have you done?
Listen to me.
Fire cleanses. Mr. Marachek, I'm gonna make sure you burn for what you and your friends have done to me. To my home!
No, please. I have nothing to do with this.
You won't get much further. Goodbye.
Where is she, Tia? Where is Rebecca?
She's in the containment area at the other end of Seed.
Okay, so this is Project C. The other thing was Project Kitchen Knife. High voltage wireless power pad that provides a portable energy source for engineers and mechanics. Oh, a toolbox.
Looks like this place is being expanded.
Seed was always expanding. That place scares me.
Thanks.
Sorry.
So this is probably where Dr. Milan works out of, I guess. Maybe he works in medical, but I don't know. Closed power cell housing. This lithium-ion fuel cell provides high-density energy storage, remote charging. Scaffolding. Construction plastic. Oh, we could go this way. I see. If we touch this, is it gonna electrocute us? There's an Omega symbol on here. Remote wireless charging. Okay.
Warning. Halothane hepatotoxicity is at an elevated level.
Okay. Just got fucking shredded, man.
Where is she, Tia? Where is Rebecca?
She's in the containment area at the other end of Seed.
Looks like this place is being expanded.
Seed was always expanding. That place scares me.
Maybe I
Thanks.
need to turn it up so high it's peaking quite a bit.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's loud. Stop that. Okay.
This isn't gonna work. These don't go well together. I think that'll just break it.
Unless there's something I can do.
That's just crazy. Although,
Just get all this out of the way before...
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Nah, this is definitely not going to do anything. So it looks like I need a key or something for it. Save the game. We'll try getting in here. does something when we walk on it. I don't know if that's...
I can't see it working like that.
Swear to God, the answer is going to be something super random, but let's try walking in here and not...
Warning. Halo
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Toxicity is at an elevated level.
Birthing lab.
No words. I can't even...
What do you see?
What kind of a monster would do this? These women, these poor women. This is torture. This is...
Science.
Okay, so this melody is, now that I think about it, it's the lullaby from the very beginning. Which is such an obvious thing now that I think about it, but I didn't think about it till just now. Loaded. The thing inside the incubator is anathema to nature. Poor creature could not exist. Should not exist, and what life it shows is reluctant and painful. Portable defib.
a defibrillator. And it looks like it's fully charged.
Pregnant woman. Seated in the chair is a woman in her mid-30s, head shaved, limbs atrophied, tumescent in pregnancy. She's connected to a machine that feeds and sedates her. Awesome. Organic pulsating fluid sac holds the fetus. An external placenta. There is something noticeably peculiar about this artificial placenta. On closer inspection, there are tiny, ragged apertures across its surface, almost as if it's been eaten at from within. Chemicals of an unknown origin are contained within. Jesus Christ, dude, this is a gross-ass room. Computer terminal. Let's read. Project Seed. Well, that fucking makes this such a much more disgusting name, dude. All right. I am preparing to read some disgusting ass bullshit, but let's fucking get this bread, dude. Update by Dr. G. Milan. Kane Corporation, all rights reserved. This is definitely protected by copyright, for sure. You know, you wouldn't want anybody stealing the fucking breeding plans and passing it off as their own. Seed is an attempt to create the ultimate super soldier. Oh, got it. Great first sentence. By, in simple terms, activating junk strands of the human DNA. Over the years, human genome has shed or made dormant certain strands of its own DNA sequence. For various evolutionary reasons, Professor Salam Garand observed that certain dormant parts of these genes were not so much junk as they were potential. That is, genetic information contained and completely sublimated by a dominant gene. Professor Garand engineered an early life form based on this original theory by introducing these identified genetic strands in the early stages of embryo formation. The initial concept was intriguing, but his ultimate result was an group of uncontrollable animalistic creatures. Version 6 of this proposal is to update these same dormant genes into the human makeup by use of genetic splicing, thereby introducing desirable physical and mental characteristics over a generation to produce fast learning, hard to kill, and utterly ruthless soldiers. Dr. Milan. This is version 6? Yeah, version 6 of this proposal is to update these same dormant genes into human. Huh. Okay, observation by C. Williams. Her vital signs are steady. This is observation 1. Okay. Vital signs are steady. Certain hormonal levels are extremely high. But I'm countering this with the judicious administration of depressants in each case. Survival chance is very high. She is young, healthy, and there are no signs of any infections or complications capable of disrupting the birth. Recommendations: keep under observation. Prepare for phase 1. Observation 2. The subject, despite her promising early progress, appears to be failing. Supposition is that she cannot withstand the foreign genetic structure that is being fused into her body. Typical signs of rejection are being displayed. Recommendations: observe for an additional 24 hours. If there are no signs of improvement, then termination and disposal of the patient is recommended. The subject is progressing well as being aesthetically attractive. She has all of the other genetic traits required. Her concerns about her suitability, voiced by Dr. Milan, chiefly due to the number of her sexual partners, have been proven unfounded. She'll be a perfect carrier. So Dr. Milan thought because she fucked a lot that she was a bad candidate. Okay. She will be the perfect carrier. The hybrid DNA is fusing to my satisfaction. Apart from a small amount of pain, her body appears to be coping with the adjustments. I have prescribed her a steady dose of anesthetic to keep her subdued and comfortable. Okay. Hybrid subject number 302. Since delivery, hybrid so this is probably one of the children. The other 3 were the women. Since delivery, hybrid subject 302 has been kept inside an incubator due to its respiratory distress. Assisted breathing is required. Cardiac arrest has occurred, and the use of automated external defibrillators has been required to revive the child. I deduce that the conditions and sickliness are due to the late molecular bonding between hybrid and host DNA in the mother. I deduce that the conditions of sickliness are due to the late molecular bonding between hybrid and host DNA in the mother. A weak nervous system is also highly likely in this case, but the subject's regenerative abilities can be stimulated with steroids. Conclusion: the child is weak but will survive. The mother is suitable for continued breeding. Awesome. A weak nervous... molecular bonding between hybrid and host. So they're just discovering that things are fucked up because of the like fused DNA that they're using. Is that everything in this journal? Yeah, I think that is everything. This is just an ad, basically. Division of Kane Corporation. Mist. Fine mist sprays down, anointing the bodies of the women below. Okay. So obviously this is disgusting. Touch the woman.
Women must have families and lives.
You can't do anything for them now. Soon this ship will run out of oxygen. They won't be in pain for much longer.
A second in this place is more torture than anyone should bear. I'm here to help.
By stealing a bandage from her?
Just close your eyes.
Oh, we're killing each of them. Dude, that is disgusting. She's like pulsating, dude. What the fuck?
Just breathe in and out. Soon you'll wake up from this.
You remember seeing Renaissance-era sculptures of nuns in Holy Communion, their eyes rolled back, bodies contorted in ecstatic agony. There's a hint of that expression across the unconscious woman's face. So wait, why can't I...
Maybe if it... No, that won't work.
Head pistol butt the fucking woman.
I can try to make it fit, but it may
Okay.
break.
Portable defib on her. Oh, I can't actually interact with it now. Okay, never mind. Although it's only a wall of gauges, they cluster and protrude like the offspring birthed on a Suriname toad's back. Oh, I've seen that shit. That is just... I fucking know what that's talking about. There's like frogs that have holes in their back that they carry their like young in. That's fucking nasty, dude. This is technically way more nasty than that, but Jesus, I fucking... Thinking about that is just like having holes in your back that store things. It's nasty. Power cell. This one's like unlocked. Defibrillator?
I don't think this will fit.
I'm not reading that, dude. That's fucking disgusting.
I don't think that'll work. I think that'll just break it.
High temperature heat gun. No. Okay. Don't think there's much left to do in here. Turn the sink on. Stands out after the successive levels of hell you've traversed. It's equipped with a variety of cleaning agents that are presumably safe for skin. Okay, let's run into the mutagen lab. Looks like that one's locked over there. What the fuck? Man, the fucking ear ringing sound. Please tell me that isn't in the entire fucking thing. Oh, it definitely is, bro. Come on. That's so annoying. At this rate, I'm just gonna fucking mute the game in some of these rooms while I'm reading because I don't want to fucking listen to that. Okay. January 16th, Dr. Clifford Backman. This is a new person. They said I'd never make it to 60. Ha, 85, you fuckers. Old and still cooking with gas. 3 bastard kids, and I outlived them all. Okay, so I was young when I had them. Those girls never even knew I was the father. Oh. We're starting with such an uncomplicated character here. Yeah, I raped 3 girls, and now I work in a lab where I forcibly impregnate. Yeah, it's okay. We're not gonna see anyone struggle with the morality of what they're doing. Maybe we will. Okay, so I was young when I had them. Those girls never even knew I was the father, of course. I had to switch the DNA samples so they didn't know the little shits were mine. Oh. Okay. So he's just a different kind of psychopath, I guess. Sociopath. Too old now for all that, but you never completely lose your eye for ladies. So what? He was like a... Well, he did like in vitro? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. Feb 28. I might have false teeth, Dr. Milan, but I'm no moron. For the good of humanity, I'm a sociopath and alleged rapist of women. But your little speech to the crew was less sincere than anything I could say with a straight face. He just sees it how it fucking is, dude. At least you know how to turn a blind eye. Whenever I have to get rid of troublesome subjects, right, Mr. Milan? Or right, Milan? A new gas for the chambers is working splendidly. That's a fucking good sentence, dude. Man, this game is making me read some just super awesome sentences for YouTube right now. An improved kill rate of 60% on the old formula. I watched those poor fuckers writhe and die. We having a viewing window now, just so we can make sure it's done. If I were a moral man, I'd call it perverse. It's lucky for Project Seed that I couldn't give a shit. I thrive when I don't have to answer to everyone with a conscience. This man is a doctor. This man got a degree. March 17th. This will not do at all. I need more subjects. The rejection ratio of the DNA splicing is stratospheric. So not only do I need more bodies, but I need better ones. They bring me imports and strays. But the best results are achieved with crew members. I cannot prey too often on those, of course, no matter what the need. My chosen ones are always those who wouldn't be missed. The furnaces are inadequate for my disposal requirements. I'm told they are so hot that they could destroy dark matter. They seem slow to respond when burning flesh, though, and the smell is hardly pleasant either. It reminds me of that injured dog that I found as a little boy growing up in Missouri. It looked at me with a pleading look, and the kind a sick patient gives a doctor they trust absolutely. Naturally, I stomped on the mongrel's head. It was a mercy. There are too many in society who have similarly damaged disposition. It's a kindness to snuff out their worthless lives. I must get more pathway. Also, I think I've put together, so they were taking prisoners and whatever, but they needed more pure genetic samples, so they started taking people from like more, I guess, clean places. Like they said that they were taking them from like prisoners or whatever, and like some people turned a blind eye to that on the ship, but then they realized they needed more pure genes or whatever, so they went around looking for like people like us who are apparently just trying to go on vacation somewhere and are going into cryosleep to do it. And then it seems like at some point they must have decided to use people on the ship, like crew members from other programs and whatnot. That little prick DeSantos is usually more than forthcoming with its ingredients. Its ingredients. I need to get more pathway. What is pathway? It's capitalized. But he says his own suppliers are having problems. I know you, DeSantos. I know you're not a real doctor. I know the kind. I have 5 PhDs. And can tell when men have been hired for their instincts rather than their knowledge. Meanwhile, the cutting and splicing continues. Oh, and Charlotte, we all know about your little experiment, you stupid bitch. First, she kills her partner by accidentally exposing him to a lethal virus, and then she goes gaga for him. That's the sort of beautiful incompetence that slays me. I spent years perfecting the art of the kill, making a murder appear a mishap, and she went and did it all completely by accident. What perfect nonsense. How the fuck would you keep a scientific program working with people this insane? is what this is where I kind of like can't suspend my disbelief. It's like he admits openly to his peers that he likes to murder people. Wouldn't you like feel you're going on a like abandoned or like isolating yourself with someone who's an admitted rapist and murderer? Like, even if you're so amoral, how the fuck is that in your interest at all? I don't know. October 10th. I held the subject down today and used my surgical hammer to cave in his windpipe. Then I gouged out his eyes and tried to rip his jaw from its socket. My goodness, what an outburst. I'm becoming careless. I need more pathway, and Milan is starting to worry that my tendencies cannot be controlled. He need not worry. I'm still focused on seed. Seed is still just that, a seed. But this chrysalis will soon break open and blossom. The successfully bred Homo novi wait in their containment cells, while their unsuccessful brethren, reduced to a viral mulch that's already breached the containment seals of the ship, grow. Its genetic makeup might be little more than trash, but it is astoundingly tenacious. I have to respect that which kills with such efficiency. So this is what is on the ship. They released some kind of thing. They some kind of genetic material that's from humans and made it into a mold. Hold on. Their unsuccessful brethren reduced to a viral mulch that's already breached the containment seals of the ship grow. Its genetic makeup might be little more than trash, but it is astoundingly tenacious. I have to respect that which kills with such efficiency. Right. Woke up in the ER today. Somebody found me on the stairs. I can't remember much. What I do know is that both my fucking legs are up in casts. I better get comfortable because Dr. Graham says I'll be in here for at least a month. Okay, so a month before shit goes down, because I know at least by December 10th, people are like fucking... I think December 10th is when the like second quakes happen, or whatever they sort of describe them as. December 23. We die as the Novi cut us down. Okay, so they're the super soldiers they created are what escaped onto the ship, basically. But I'm not ready to be replaced by... I feel like they're sort of like Fallout super mutants, where they're like... They very much remind me of that, because supposedly they're not smart enough to like remove the data tags which make the turret security guns shoot at them. So they must have some kind of compromised intelligence or something. Our creations are... Sorry. We die as the Novi cut us down, but I'm not ready to be replaced by a new species. Our creations are impressive, but I don't share Milan's fanaticism for what is happening here. I must try to make sure one of the lifeboats is available for me. A shame there was not another for that delectable young thing. What was her name? Callister? I would have liked to have her around when the ship was going to hell. She's dead, however. How unfortunate. This one is January 3rd, but recently. This is like the most recent one. I may be old, but I'll tear anyone who tries to stop me from leaving apart from the limbs. I survived police investigations, court cases, vengeful spouses, and idealistic lab hands. I will gut any shitbag trying to prevent my escape. And that includes you, Milan. I will jab out your eyeballs and eat them before I submit to you. Clifford Backman. Okay. I don't think the evil guy that keeps interrupting our messages is Clifford. But I could be wrong. Guess we'll have to wait for the next time we hear him. Turning the thing back on. Hopefully we don't have to do much more in here. Oh, there's another fucking PDA. Never mind. There was something else I could grab in here. Hideous agglomeration of flesh and bone. Limbs just haphazardly from its mass. Oh, limbs jut haphazardly from its mass. Sports a human head that gurgles out of sync with the pulsing of its other parts. Human host. The human appears to be a host for the genetic hybrid growing out of it. Birth was clearly messy and painful. So this is formerly a pregnant person. Jesus. Diagnostics. 2 bodies conjoined at the head share 1 brain. Doesn't seem that the brain is up to the task of coordinating movement between the 2 bodies.
How can we allow this?
This is the purpose of the groom lake. It's not on Earth. People can't see it, so they don't care.
But if they knew?
So what?
Oh shit. I hate that because when you click around on the screen, it actually clicks around where you are.
If they were more open, this wouldn't happen.
Open to who? The people? Governments?
Other corporations,
At what cost?
So that
Bit of our
layering is
humanity.
fucked up.
I suppose.
Appalling distended creature appears to be a hybrid, although of what is unknown. Is not completely human, that much is absolutely certain. Scanning machines. Readout screens. Liquid nitrogen canister. Here we fucking go. We have a full inventory now.
I don't think this will fit.
Anyhow. There's terminals here. Okay. So each of these probably let's disable the sound again. Because this is gonna drive me nuts. Let's start from this one. Mutagen Lab, Hybrid Reject 811. Report by G. Milan. A highly unusual form of rejection, such as has not been observed before, manifested in this hybrid. It is entirely possible that the mutagenic compounds used to synthesize the hybrid DNA was faulty in this particular instance. Usually with any rejection, there is a sign of initial bonding and then a breakdown. But in this case, there was absolutely no bonding attempted whatsoever. Given the thoroughness with which we create the DNA, I suspect that the centrifuge machine for this particular batch was faulty. Repair and maintenance check of the machine is ordered immediately. Recommendation, destroy what remains and also destroy the fetus. Aftermath of this body's evisceration, you can't tell whether its legs were removed or whether they had any. Hybrid Reject C. Subject died during birth. Can only be surmised that death was due to a failing in the host, as all reports and tests leading up to the birth showed no signs of a fetal defect. Upon further investigation of the woman's medical history, it was noted that she experienced complications when giving birth to a child previously. This host would not have been used had this been highlighted in light of her medical history. Now I assume this was the cause of the fetal distress and death of the subject. Host is being kept alive and has undergone 1 transfusion. Recommendation, revoke host's life support in order to dispose of the body with Hybrid Reject C. Was this Hybrid Reject C? 811. Why are they categorized this way? This one's C. That one's 811. What is this one going to be? Hello? There we go. Seed. Report by C. Williams. During the autopsy of hybrid 604, there were signs of... Oh, wait, so this one didn't fail. Or wait, no, it did. Hybrid reject. There were no signs of renal failure. Appears the kidneys were unable to process the amino acids required for the breakdown of nutrients. The damage to the liver, stomach, and intestines show the same degenerative patterns. Reason, it is possible that the report of the mother giving birth 3 months prior was in error. Oh, so she lied because when they were... They needed people who had already recently given birth. Renal failure. What is renal failure? Is this something that has to do with childbirth? Renal failure. Kidney disease. Okay. Reason is possible, yeah. So this one might have lied about having given birth before. One of the failed experiments, a lump of organs held together by a wrinkled skin, bone, and poke through in the flesh and spots. Conjoined twins. The corpse of a creature hangs preserved. It may have been a twin. Two heads are fused together in a pair of spines meets. Each spine wraps around the other like a gnarled mountain range. And then a standard looking human skeleton. Well, good thing this one's just regular. That's a fucking relief, dude. Alright. Last thing in this room is this PDA, it looks like. Marvin DeSantos. This is the guy that Homeboy was complaining about for not giving him more of whatever that substance is. March 2nd. Man, that bitch from shipping won't get off my back. You fuck a girl real good and she just comes crawling back. If she doesn't get out of my hair, I'll have her moved off ship. Dr. Milan is a prick, but he looks after me like that, I gotta say. Being on Project Seed is awesome, man. Okay, we gotta do some pretty noxious shit, but in exchange, I got a lot of protection and an honorary title. Dr. DeSantos. I like it. Okay, so he isn't a doctor. Dr. Milan knows about my contracts and private cargo that arrives on board, and I know he hates it. But there ain't nobody else prepared to work under Dr. Backman. That guy is one twisted fuck. And also one of my best customers. I get imports, sure, but my own private lab is what manufactures Backman's pathway shit. Funny. Never realized how dependent these smartasses of science are on drugs. Yeah, pathway. So it is a drug. That's what I was sort of thinking. Personally, never touch the stuff. You gotta have your wits about you, man, especially around here. So hold on. Bitch from shipping won't get off my back. That might be... I think we might have read a log about someone from shipping complaining about the samples that they had. Okay. Wow, Dr. Williams, Charlotte, I never would have figured that uptight woman was a slut. Okay, so Williams is a woman. But holy hell, she just gave me the ride of my fucking life. Who'd have thought it? Slinky lace into the lab coat of hers. And for a woman in her mid-40s, that body makes you want to get on your knees and howl at the moon. Against the table, pressed up against the viewport windows. On top, underneath. The thing about this game is, like, it doesn't know when to take itself seriously or not. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to take this seriously, but I can't because he's talking about fucking one of his coworkers when they're fucking force breeding recently pregnant women. It's like, What the fuck, man? It's goofy subject matter. Get on your knees and howl at the moon. Come on. Okay. Against the table, pressed up against the viewport windows. On top, underneath, like a frigging rattlesnake. And like this kind of language, like a friggin' rattlesnake. Like he's trying to be like a fucking cool guy because he gets pussy. He gets pussy in the fucking underground lab where they forcibly breed people. So he's like a friggin' rattlesnake. That kind of writing is just, it's so fucking goofy, dude. It makes it hard to take this shit seriously. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like, that's freaking fucked up, man. Or if I'm supposed to be like, this is just patently ridiculous. Okay, sorry, I should stop rambling in between this text. It's probably annoying. Like a frigging rattlesnake. Of course she's Looney Tunes. Probably thinks I'm her dead husband or something. All right, she's the one that killed her husband and then wanted him back super bad. Like, I care as long as she keeps coming to me to fulfill her needs. Crazy but smart, and she has no idea how much I know about her little project. I saw the details. People just think I'm... So even in this part of the fucking lab, this guy's like, oh, I see your secret projects. What could be worse than this? What could possibly be like, oh, I don't want him to see that I'm doing this. I don't fucking know. I guess we'll probably find out. I saw the details. People just think I'm smack talking smartass, but I've been training on the Groom Lake since I was 16. Studied chemistry and genetics. Aced all of it too. She thinks I'm too stupid to understand. Okay, so he has a fake degree, and he's good at sourcing the... I guess this is the guy that sources shit for them. September 9th. Thinking I could have gotten myself in too deep here. The drug thing was fine, but this whole industrial espionage thing is kind of freaky. I don't think Dr. Milan knows. I know Lincoln watches me with an eagle eye, but he can't know for sure. If he did, he'd eject my ass from the ship with the rest of the failed hybrids, but goddamn, the money is good. What? Industrial espionage. Don't think Dr. Milan knows. I know Lincoln watches me with an eagle eye, but he... Oh, so he's a spy for some other company. He can't know for sure. If he did, he'd eject my ass from the ship with the rest of the failed hybrids. But goddamn, the money is good. Okay, so... Black Star Industries. I earned my year's salary by sending some info to Black Star Industries. My contacts gave me more money than I could conceive for leaking one report. One. I met the guy while I was on leave. He was a smug dickhead who somehow knew what I did. My contact gave me more money than I could conceive for leaking one. I met the guy while I was on leave. He was a smug dickhead who somehow knew what I did, and then he flashed the cash. I've got no loyalties to the company, and I know how Dr. Milan treats loyal staff. That guy can turn on a dime when it suits him. I've heard of weird shit going on down in the decks below, and Seed has me feeling it'll soon be time to get the hell out of Dodge pronto. 1 or 2 more reports might just give me what I need. Okay, and so this is in September. So... let's find out if he got away with it. November 20th. This is probably too late if there's more reports after this. Nobody knows about my little acts of espionage, but who did care? The ship is falling apart. Some of those fucked up things that Backman and Milan made are on the prowl. I stash away my cash as soon as I heard... Well, you have physical cash? They still have to fucking money launder in the future with real cash? As soon as I heard things were going wrong, but money ain't gonna make a spit's worth of difference if we all get killed. Milan's taking all this way too calmly. Actually, I'd say he's enjoying all this. He came into the lab this morning. Sorry, I need to reread this. Milan's taking this all... all way too calmly. Actually, I'd say he's enjoying all this. He came into the lab this morning. He still makes us all report to the lab and was grinning the whole damn time. His eyes all red like he was coming down from a high. That guy does not need drugs for a high. His general fucked upness is what he rides. And here was me thinking Blackman was the crazy one, or Backman. February 1st. Wow. It's just us. Oh God, not even Backman's around now. Charlotte was dragged away to the labs a few days ago. We're sealed off from the other decks. I reckon it's only a matter of time before Milan decides to do something about me too. I've been living on this ship for years. I know about hidden passages that even Milan doesn't know about. I'll get over to the communications array and let off a signal. Hopefully they'll get to us before Dr. Milan finds out. Communications array. Okay. So he may have actually gotten away with this. And he also just told us how we're probably going to get off of it. So we've got another power cell there. I think that's everything. Alright, I think there's one more room to check. How the fuck am I gonna get to it? Oh wow. I bet that's the only time that you have to do it. So I'll start running when it passes here. To get... Wait, can you even go in this way? I don't think you can. I think these are both locked. Airlock. This might be the type of the built-in cleaning drone. Jesus, it fucking turned on a dime, dude. That actually kind of scared me. Oh, you're fucking joking.
She's in the containment area at the other end of the sea.
Looks like this place has been expanded.
Signals, noise expanded. The place stinks. Sorry.
The words. I can't even.
What do you see?
What kind of a monster would do this? These women, these poor women. This is torture. This is
Science.
These women must have families and lives.
You can't do anything for them now. Soon this ship will run out of oxygen. They won't be in pain for much longer.
A second in this place is more torture than anyone should bear.
I think we only killed that one.
Don't worry. I'm here. I'm gonna help you. Soon you'll be out of here. This is just a bad dream. Just breathe in and out. Soon you'll wake up from this.
I don't think there's anything else. So each of these have a different thing. Soft one gorged placenta hangs like ripened fruit. Fluid sac rocks gently to and fro, containing neither human nor animal, but a medical marvel nonetheless. Sac of organic matter sways peacefully in slumber, punctuated by pulsating movement from within. Calmness about the suspended womb. The pungent smell of amniotic fluid makes prolonged observation unbearable. This is the one that we already read, and then this one says, the horror of this enlarged fetus sac is matched only by the horror within its fleshy walls. Alright. Then we saw this, which I can't do anything with.
I think that'll just break it. It doesn't work like that.
Bandage. What would we be able to bandage?
I don't know what I was thinking there. No, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that is ridiculous. I know.
Maybe.
Just want to make sure.
No. I don't know what I was thinking there.
Pistol butt the fucking. Right here. Nitrogen tank here.
You allow this.
This is the purpose of the group link. It's not on Earth. People can't see it, so they don't care.
But if they knew,
So what? If they were more open, this wouldn't happen.
open to who? The people? Governments?
Other corporations.
What cost?
A bit of our humanity, I suppose.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
We try it on the human host.
No, that won't work.
Oh, there's a defibrillator that we're supposed to get, right? Where the fuck was the defibrillator? There's terminals here. Very large infant. It must have been somewhere back here. Might be able to do something with this. Clean the bandage, maybe? That got rid of the bandage.
Probably not a good idea. No. Crazy. I think that will just break it. I think that'll just break it. I can't see it working like that.
Restricted area. Nothing of use can be gained. There's a defibrillator around here somewhere. Oh, right here.
A defibrillator. And it looks like it's fully charged.
Oh, fully charged defibrillator. Okay. Maybe we could use it on these? Either that or it's supposed to be the thing in the...
I can try to make it fit.
Very
but it
first
may break.
room. We got the fucking bloody rag from these
I'm
women.
here to help. I'm gonna help you. Just close your eyes.
I think it was this one. We don't get it back though. It's really weird that we used it on the sink and then just lost it immediately. I think that means you use the sink to progress somehow. Okay.
That's just crazy.
How about this one?
That's just crazy. Although,
There's something in there. This one's locked. And High voltage wireless power pad provides a portable energy source for engineers and mechanics. I wonder if we discharge it, we can recharge it from this, maybe? Covered in heavy-duty plastic sheeting. Something to do with the sink, for sure. I think every time we come out here, it's always going to be moving towards there. And remote wireless charging. So wait, hold on.
No. Crazy. No. Crazy.
We use the defibrillator on something, right?
That's just crazy.
Maybe the,
They don't look human.
Hybrids?
I can't tell.
That's just crazy. Although...
Shouldn't be saying that, dude. On that fucking particular thing. Defib on the sink.
Probably not a good idea.
Gun on the sink.
No. Crazy. That's just crazy.
We tried all this
Although-
already.
No. Crazy.
Start moving that way, and then we can go this way.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Really? There's a PDA. I mean, these must do something. Combine.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break. I don't know what I was thinking there. I think that will just break it. These don't go well together. Maybe. No, that won't work.
Liquid nitrogen canister.
These don't go well together. No, that's ridiculous. That's just crazy.
High temperature slug gun.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break. Maybe if it... No, that won't work.
Like, we used something... Oh, wait, spilled water. Liquid from the overflowing sink has splashed onto the floor, pooling on the polished floor. Oh. Because we,
Easy does it. God, I just hate it. Out. Got it.
Okay. I'm fine with that puzzle. I totally did not see this water spill. But they tried. Twisted metal. Alright. Well, now we can see if we can get in here. No, that doesn't work. Oh, dude, I'm fucking stupid. This is like a whole separate layer. I did not see it that way at all until just now. There's a power pad here though. Oh wait. I can do this. Provides an energy boost.
Warning. The oxygen atmosphere generating system is no longer functioning. Product failure is imminent.
Integrity compromised. Failing massive systems.
Okay, so we lost the defib machine. Another sink. Might be the type with built-in cleaning drone. Technology that provides an energy boost. Okay, so standing on it powers it up or something. Twisted metal. Liquid nitrogen canister. Sentry bots is motionless. There's a burning CPU, okay. You have anything to say about it? No. Okay, come use the platform again. It looks like something will go here. Unless it's the twisted metal. Let's just try that real quick. Also, let's save. This is like a weird solution. But, okay, no. Thought it might be possible. Try something else. Can we interact with this thing again?
I can't see it working like that. I think that'll just break it.
So we can turn it on. I think it might just be... It lets us interact with it again after we already did something. This room I kind of doubt we're going to be able to do anything with. Let's try the twisted metal.
This isn't gonna work.
Is there some kind of information? Like this one is rotated slightly, but this emblem is still in the same spot. Yeah, there's nasty fluid on the ground, I know. Mutagen lab.
No, that won't work.
How about on the flesh and bone?
This isn't gonna work.
No. And then what is this one? This one's like the same way. It's at the bottom in the center, but it's rotated like the other one. High temp on
That's
this.
just crazy. Although,
Cell housing. And this one is upright. It looks like this rises out of the ground.
I think that will just break it.
Really?
No, that won't work.
Liquid nitrogen
I don't know
cell.
what I was thinking there.
Unless I combine it with
I don't
something.
know what I was thinking there. No. Crazy. I think that would break. I don't know what I was thinking there.
Standing on it. What is this?
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
There's nothing else to fuck around with here. Actually, we didn't try and go this way when we were up on the platform. Oh, well, it's X'd off. That's fucking why. What happens if I try and go through anyway? Can't even interact with it. Okay. It must be something in this room, right? None of these are like interactable ones. I don't understand why I can interact with these. That's what I really don't comprehend. It doesn't seem like it says anything. There's only minor differences between each of them. You can try and stand on them, but it doesn't do anything. Readout tracks factors like equipment feedback and resistance thresholds. Recent blood discharge. Hints that this life form isn't viable in the long term.
I can't see it working like that. No, that won't work.
Just try everything on this thing. At least once.
No. Crazy. No, that won't work. I can't see it working like that. This isn't gonna work. I can't see it working like that. I think that will just break it.
Man, fuck this room. Sucks so bad to be in. Maybe let's polish up the twisted metal.
These don't go well together.
Let's make some ice cream with the liquid nitrogen.
Maybe. No, that won't work. I don't think this will fit. I think that would break.
Clean my gun.
No, that's ridiculous.
Okay, it's ridiculous, but... See, I wonder if we're supposed to take off one of the pads and put it there. So... It's a high temperature slug gun. We can't put the liquid nitrogen in there. Turn on the sink.
No, that won't work.
One of these pads is like more unlocked than the other one or something.
This isn't gonna work.
Why is it not gonna work?
I don't think that'll work.
Just machinery. Like, is this just a case of the game not making it clear which?
Maybe if it... No, that won't work. I don't think that'll work.
When I stand on this,
I think that'll just break it.
punctuated by shiny metal pop rivets. Okay. It's like obviously stepping on them is gonna do something. Can I step on this one? Really? It doesn't really want me to. Can I interact with these in some way?
This isn't going to work.
Hanging wires. Construction plastic. Like this one is for sure different than the other two.
Probably not a good idea.
Hold on, before we do anything, save again. Use on self. Use on self. Use the liquid nitrogen tank on yourself.
That'll work. Maybe.
Use the twisted metal on yourself.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
I mean, I've combined
I don't know what I was
everything in my
thinking.
inventory. I've tried everything on myself. I've interacted with everything that has a hand icon on it fucking multiple times. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I have to. I'm not fucking dicking around trying to figure this shit out. Okay, read both PDAs, bottom part of this room, pick up the liquid nitrogen, go back to the hallway, use your bandage on the sink to the other side. The sink will now flood the... Use the sink now and the room will flood. Use your portable defib on the robot is nearby to examine the robot, get the twisted metal. Use the elevator platform near the bottom left to go up to a higher level. Head over to the red airlock. And use your liquid nitrogen on it. Dude, it doesn't have a fucking hand icon on it. How the fuck am I supposed to know, out of all the things with the fucking eye icon, that this is supposed to be what I'm supposed to use the liquid nitrogen on? Holy fuck. Why are puzzles designed like this, man? That shit is infuriating. What the fuck did that do?
Maybe. No.
Well, I stand on the... So wait, no, this is for, okay. Stand on the nearby power pad. Use the high temperature gun on yourself 2 times. for slug gun fun. So this is how you kill yourself and get an achievement. If you do it like this. Fine. So I use the slug gun to shoot the nitrogen tank. That's what I'm guessing I do. Fine. All right. Load this game. Let's go over here. Go up the platform. Use the fucking liquid nitrogen canister. Because, oh yeah, we're gonna blow up the fucking thing, sure. Whoa. The mouse moved for some reason. Wow, this is a cool fucking room. Holy shit. There's a hybrid on the ground. Emaciated, starving, tiny hybrid, withered hybrid. Okay, let's read all these. Strapped down hybrid, a frightening thin creature courtesy of Kane Corporation. Is there anything? Protective sheeting spans many of the operating bays, not for modesty purposes, but to limit the splatter range. It's moving, but it seems to be unaware of its surroundings, or it could simply have accepted its fate. Is this where our daughter is? I feel like our daughter might be in here because the music is playing too. Both bodies show no sign of life. Tiny clinging on. What? Both bodies. Well, one of them says that it is alive. Only by the finest thread. It is not a pleasant sight to watch. Something so small on the line between life and death. Bone mending glue on that one. Okay, good to know. Body is wasted away at a little more than a sinew. Creature stains. Oh, the creature strains at its bindings. Seems healthy, though judging by the fury in its eyes, it's far from pleased. Fluid drainage. The room design wisely included 2 fluid drains. I am so bad at reading, dude. I don't know how the fuck I'm so bad at reading out loud. It appears immobile, but its heads frequently scan the room. That's wild. It has fallen from the operating table, only to crawl around in aimless peregrination. No doubt delirious. Alright. Let's read this PDA. Charlotte Williams. Okay, here we go. This psycho crazy lady. Oh, Francis, I still lie awake at night thinking of you. You haunt my dreams, my nightmares, and my fantasies. We found love, dear, even when we worked in Kane's Sydney lab, creating viral strains that could turn a human inside out. We loved, we made love. Ours was a match made in heaven. We worked on only the most exciting viruses and pathogens. Our work together was a Mozart requiem, a piece of perfection. My work is now a pale imitation of what it was once. Oh, Francis. How long ago was it now? It must be 10 years, but it feels like only yesterday. You were too sick to transfer to Groom Lake when I did. You died just as I took up my post. But don't fret, my angel. I've begun concocting a way of bringing you back to life. I always called you my little Frankenstein. Do you remember? Shredding the boundary between life and death was your ultimate goal. Well, now with Project Seed entering its second phase, my plans can finally be put into practice. Okay, so she killed her husband and then wants to try and revive him. The labs are off limits between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., so that's when I work. Naturally, I prepare all of the calculations and machine settings in my quarters. I keep the project under a false name in one of the pods. So far... Okay, so this is the secret thing that the other guy was talking about. Is it Andrews? I don't remember his name already. I keep the subject under a false name in one of the pods. So far, not even Dr. Milan knows what I'm doing. Each major lab operation I perform takes no more than an hour. And I always erase the machine records at the end of each one. I'm using your DNA, my darling, with the enhanced regenerative abilities of the genetic material we've already synthesized for seed. You will be reborn. We'll be impervious to physical degeneration, immune to sickness and pain. I'll have done what you would have wanted and made you perfect. And when you step healthy, unblemished, and reconstructed from your glass womb, you'll never leave me again. Oh, awesome. So she left him and then she killed him. Or he left her and then she killed him. Things have felt strange lately. My work continues, but I swear, darling Francis, I can feel you watching me. I'm trying to work longer hours to complete the new and reborn you, but it was not easy. Marvin had already had a look at some of my work, I'm sure, as if he'd have any concept of what I'm trying to achieve anyway. Yeah, Marvin. I still wonder, my darling, when you cursed me as you died. You know it was an accident. I know you remember that. It wasn't murder. I've never committed a murder, not even when we tested that pathogen on those troublesome neighbors. It was an experiment. How are we supposed to know they choked to death on their own innards? I suppose death was a possibility, but that's science. I fear for your continued life. I'm afraid Milan knows. Who else knows? Have they contaminated you? I will run extra tests to make sure your code is not flawed or altered in any way. I'm anxious. I've started scratching my arms badly. At this rate, I may end up looking like that leprous toad, Backman. Huh. Oh, my dearest Francis, I have failed you. Oh, this is December 29th. Milan knows. He confronted me about it directly. He wants me to make you just like them. I cannot have you crawling on all fours like some dog in the street. The very idea offends me. I will protect you with my life. You will be reborn. I swear this on my life. So yeah, they were like literally just normally operating the lab after shit like fully went down on the ship. I'm glad I paid attention to dates, because like Christmas Day, everyone is like, we're fucking dead. Another terminal right here. Birth reports. Lana, Daryl, Frederick, Nay. Lana. Tara McCormick, First Lieutenant, Marine Liaison. Rambunctious subjects appears to have inherited her mother's powerful physical build and latent aggression. Lana has the markings of an excellent alpha female candidate. Move to group cell as isolation appears to promote irritability. Daryl. Subject Daryl, host Willow Brody, nurse, medical tech. Quiet but intelligent. Attempted to pick the lock on his cell yesterday, but failed to escape. An excellent puzzle solving skills, and while not especially aggressive, has a strong build, a thinker clearly. Quiet but intelligent. Okay, so they're really not like human level intelligent at all. If like the best they can do is pick locks. Is this Frederick? No, I think this is a new one. Marie Maxwell, non-crew member, caterer from Phobos. Subject shows little of his mother's solid frame, but is a superb hunter, stalks and learns tactics by observing the others. Appears to be developing a strong tactical mind. Name. Oh shit, dude. Ellen Marichek. Was Ellen our wife? I fucking hope that that's our wife and not our fucking child, dude. Space tourist. One to watch. So I guess he probably knows what happens to his wife at this point. I don't think his daughter's name was Ellen, so I think we're fine. One to watch. Cunning, extraordinarily fast, and dangerous. Appears to prefer isolation as attempted pairings result in fatalities. Takes an alpha role easily. Dominates the other novae. Definite candidate for Lana's mate. Lana? Okay. Yeah, so you found out what happened to his wife, I guess. Let's take that bone melting glue, mending glue. Still have the slug gun.
Probably not a good idea. This isn't gonna work. That's just crazy. Maybe. No.
Nothing too
No,
crazy.
that won't work.
Let's just try and observe these guys.
This shit is straight out of the eugenics war. I taught this in my history class. All of this research will be lost. Does that mean that this was for nothing?
For nothing.
They're almost human, especially their eyes.
Don't get too close.
And everything to say about that one. That one. How about this guy? Alright, looks like we gotta leave out this side. Included 2 fluid drains. Is that the other one? Yes. Keeping the 2 fluids separate. What? What are the 2 different fluids that...
This isn't going to work.
Alright, well. Loading screen. This is some tense ass shit, dude. Going into a loading screen. I assume it's loading a cutscene. Holy shit. He going wild. Something down here. Observation wall is stained top to bottom with an unpleasant array of sticky, dried substances. Holy fuck. Creature squirms in its medical restraints. Great black eyes and sunken gray face glare with malice. PDA. One of these gotta be Dr. Milan's. Activity processing petabytes of essential body data. Surprisingly antiquated considering the surroundings. Yeah, this looks like the fucking old mainframes with disk drives. Tape drives even. Terminals. Array of computer screens hangs above. Complex user rig is dormant and awaiting a trained medical technician. So we can walk down there. Surgical laser. New remotely operated surgical model and utterly lethal in the wrong hands. It could split steel just as easily as it does flesh. Alright, let's get down there and check this shit out.
Don't go any further. I'm warning you now.
How could you do this?
of the righteous. Your daughter owes her life to me.
What do you know about Rebecca?
Okay, Rebecca is her daughter.
Who was good on this ship, Mr. Magic? Cancer, HIV, Ebola. I eliminated them all. Her life is mine to do as I choose. Oh yes, I know about everything, Johnny boy. I know about your daughter. And all about
Well, we
your
fucking don't.
You are accountable.
Jan, his signal, John. You need to hurry. Close.
What the fuck did we do? Open power cell housing. Remote placement of a power cell, so we need to find 3 power cells. Dr. G. Milan, I fucking knew it, dude. He has an attenuator on his thing. The new year begins, January 1st. The wheel turns and the Groom Lake continues to lead the vanguard of scientific discovery for all of humankind. Yet I feel dissatisfied, even as the peons who work under me celebrate the new year. I wonder why. Why would you celebrate such an asinine concept as an outdated Gregorian calendar on a ship that's currently swimming through the depths of space? The reason is clear: comfort. They fear the unknown, the alien, the impossible. I do not. I embrace the unforgiving cosmos with open arms. The problem with the research we do is the humans doing it, constrained as they are by conscience, remorse, and sometimes even fear. We try to grasp the infinite and give it a framework that ill fits its cosmic splendor. This is my 10th year as a special projects director for Kane Corporation. Despite my discoveries and quests for knowledge, I'm held back at every turn by paperwork, moralizing scientists, and that group of degenerate toadies that I sit on the board with. If I were rid of them, then my word would be God, my word, not the word of a corporation. Still, they have their uses. The research is funded by Kane, and the Groom Lake is kept running by the money and personnel they provide. But the time will come when all this changes. You mark my words. March 19th. I'm inundated with emails from all departments about inconsistencies with storage and contaminated samples. This grand masquerade is sometimes more tedious than it's actually worth. Worst of all, it was Dr. Way and that technician, Miss Callister, is it? I'd normally make short work of such troublemakers, but it hardly seems worthwhile. Troublemakers must be allowed to make trouble, because if they disappear, that legitimizes their claims, and somebody will always take up the fallen Crusader's torch. Dr. Backman's tendencies are becoming harder to restrain. I'm well aware of his shortcomings. The old man is as brilliant as he is deranged, yet manages to go about his work with sociopathic glee. He's useful to have around. He's requested more bodies for seed, specifically more women who were recently pregnant. That is problematic, as we have very few such women on board and imports are not easy to come by. We may have to play this one under the radar. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Gotta go turn something off. So this doesn't really tell us anything that we don't know. May 20th. Wait, what? Okay, this does make sense. That fool, Dr. Gray, complained yet again about his beloved insects becoming more aggressive as a result of the power outages. So what? Let them spill out onto the decks as far as I'm concerned. The importance of seed outranks the hydroponics project work by 1,000 to 1. I do like playing chess with Dr. Gray, of course. I win every time. A little fact he's unlikely to tell anyone, although he does seem quite happy to contact anyone who's interested with the opinion that he'd be the next best candidate for my job. Sebastian, you would not or could not handle what I do. If you believe otherwise, then you're as great a fool as I can imagine you to be. When the day that I foresee comes, your rotting corpse will be under my feet and I will laugh. I mean, I guess he's right about that. Dr. William is still under the delusion that I don't know about her personal research. Okay, yeah, so he knew all along, of course. Officially, it's illegal for staff to conduct their own research, but this is interesting. Recreating her dead lover in the form of a hybrid? How fascinating. If it works, I'll make use of it. If it doesn't, then it'll burn with the rest of the rejects. The woman is obsessed, and I know that DeSantos is playing no small part in feeding her delusions. I know her secret research won't cause me any problems, or I never would have allowed her on Project Seed. So it seems contaminated waste from the corpse disposal overspill is contaminating the ship. Okay. It's causing fungal growths, or so my various drones tell me. A fungus is a riveting proposition, so it was an accident. I definitely thought that it was not. Fungus is a riveting proposition, though. While I am angry at Dr. Backman for terminating more subjects than strictly necessary, these unintended side effects are fascinating. So Dr. Backman was killing a bunch of people while doing his research, and it ended up creating a fungal infection that caused the entire ship to go hungry, basically, and like fuck up everything. I intimated as much to Dr. Gray, and of course stroked his ego with hints at promotion and glory. He'll keep the fungus alive. The engineers want it destroyed, but I'm sure we can delay that. This experiment is becoming more engaging by the day, and I haven't even had to lift a finger. So while they clog up my inbox with demands and Rome burns, I plan to play the violin. We're more than secure here anyway, and this has a certain inevitability about it. I must record the daily developments as the experiment grows. November 30th. It is as I foresaw, panic, destruction, and mayhem, and yet Seed continues apace. Once the fervor and the flame dies down, we'll sweep the decks of detritus and repurpose all of it for my beautiful hybrid creations. No more growing plants for the good of mankind. God is no longer in the machine. My friends, I am God. So his plan was actually to use the ship to just continue his research alone, basically. But that didn't end up happening for some reason. I mean, he must have some alliance with the creatures. Okay, we're probably about to find out right now, so I'll just read. My beautiful children have excelled themselves. They kill, they learn, they adapt. A primal species without any of the trappings of morality. It's their time now. They almost came to be once, many years ago, but were snuffed out by humanity, afraid of its natural successors. The systematic extermination was given a name, the Eugenics Wars. Wait, hold on, I need to reread this. Primal species without any of the trappings of morality. It's their time now. They almost came to be once, many years, but were snuffed out by humanity, afraid of its natural successors. This systematic extermination was given a name, the Eugenics Wars. The public knew it was corporate warfare. In truth, was a coordinated genocide. Humanity wasn't ready for Professor Grun's astounding discovery and sought to destroy it. His work was not perfect, of course. That's where I came in. Who is Dr. Gurund? Or Professor Gurund? Definitely mentioned it, because I remember there's two wars. There's the Eugenics Wars, and then there's a different one. But this does make sense. I spent most of my life as part of Kane, trying to access Professor Garun's original work. Old Man Kane pushed me to the top because we shared an ideal, the utilization of science for the perfection of humanity. Where we differed were the methods by which this was to be achieved. Not that he had much more to say after I held that pillow to his face as he lay in his hospital bed, all for a higher purpose. Okay, so he smothered the CEO of Kane Corporation. Creation of our species from raw subjects will become impossible now that the crew are dead, dying or unclean. That's hardly an issue. Any subjects who were flawed or imperfect have been turned into the fertilizer that will nurture the perfection of the surviving race. Now the challenge is moving the Groom Lake out of range of any other ships. No one can be allowed to escape this ship alive. Any good, strong survivors will become members of the new race. I am their creator. I control, I transcend. I see. So that's why he hasn't killed us yet, basically. February 2nd. DeSantos, I'm so very disappointed in you. A distress signal? I thought you were of one mind here in Seed. I'll castrate and destroy you for this betrayal. Your flawed body is hardly worthy of becoming one of my children. But for now, I must turn off this accursed signal. You cannot hide from me, Marvin. You drug peddling little fuck. Okay. So he found out about DeSantos. Life support machinery, and then we got one more PDA to read. Hopefully this is like the last one in the game because I've read so fucking much. Robert Lincoln. Who the fuck is this guy? July 23rd. This guy's an investigator. I've been reassigned to investigate the disappearance and murder of 2 scientists in the employ of Dr. Milan, right? The 2 scientists that were in Project Kitchen Knife that were feeding the insect. Strange matter to be sure. Been observing the movements of some of these eggheads. I can't say I'm too impressed. Doesn't somebody around here record their comings or goings or make any notes? There is no traditional organization in this department whatsoever. Project Seed answers to nobody. This I know, but I thought these scientific types always made notes. Not that I care about admin, but I very much care about finding out who's selling weapons-grade secrets. Industrial secrets are a matter of life and death, especially death in this case. My investigation will be thorough, and no stone will be left unturned. The staff here are strange. In fact, I'd say lots of them are even crazy, but I couldn't care less about that. I just want names and answers. Okay, so this guy was trying to find out who was snitching, and it was DeSantos. August 8th. I got this job because I get things done, not because of my warm or caring personality. At the moment, people are taking umbrage to my investigation. But security is a constant and essential part of shipboard life, especially when we're talking about industrial espionage. Okay, I see. I think what's going on is we heard more about how security was tightening on the ship. But really they're using the excuse of the 2 scientists that went missing as an excuse to try and figure out who is spreading corporate secrets. So they're using it as a cover, basically, and that's what this guy's job is. I think that's what's going on. At the moment, people are taking umbrage to my investigation, but security is a constant and essential part of shipboard life, especially when we're talking about industrial espionage. I'm not sure where the 2 missing scientists are, but it seems, based on the modified records I found, that they were killed and ejected into space. Any other man would assume that these 2 were the criminals, but I don't buy that. Were the criminals? I don't know what he means by that. As far as suspects go, I've ruled out Charlotte Williams and Marvin DeSantos. Charlotte because she doesn't know where she is half the time, and DeSantos because he's just a smirking shit for brains. I'm confident that he's involved in drug dealing. I will give him this. He's cautious and acts like a real ladies' man, but I know the truth. I've seen him rejected repeatedly at the bar. So you don't know that he's the one that's snitching. Since July, I've had to operate under the pretense that I'm an assistant. It's lucky that in my career I had some emergency room experience. The only other person who knows about my true purpose here is Dr. Milan. He's been encouraging. He constantly supplies me with information that I require for my investigation, and at times is a little over-helpful. Still, he seems honest enough. For the record, I'm well aware of the kind of man Dr. Milan is. I've seen his experiments with my own eyes. I've seen what happens when the bodies are disposed of in the burning fires of the furnaces. But he does what's required to justify the means. To justify the means. I think this is supposed to be the justify the ends. The means would be the thing that he's doing that's fucking horrible, right? The means justify the ends. I don't know. There are few men in this world who will do what has to be done. For that, I admire him. He told me to watch over Dr. Williams' experiments. Seems they're unofficial, and although I prepared a report to Kane to have her removed from her position, Dr. Milan immediately overrode my request. I respect him, but to be honest, I don't like having my authority overruled. Backman, of all people, was sniffing around today. Seems the old psychopath suddenly became curious. I asked Dr. Milan for further instructions, and he told me to incapacitate the old man. This I did. Shame that I had to break the old guy's kneecaps. Honestly, I was hoping to slit his throat, but Dr. Milan insisted that he remain alive and in pain, but unable to move. Okay, so that's why Dr. Milan, or sorry, why Backman had his legs broken and couldn't remember what's going on. Revisiting my earlier opinion of that DeSantos character, I still think he's a pathetic little shit, but now I believe he was partly responsible for some of the stolen information. He strikes me as an amateur put up to this by an outside agent. I'll deal with DeSantos soon, but first I've got to monitor his movements. Make one move, pal, and I'll have you. Isn't that the fucking obvious thing? Like, he's the one that is sourcing all the bodies, so he's the one that has to work with the outside world. So, wouldn't it make sense that he's the one that's snitching, since he has to deal with a bunch of other parties, third parties? If he's good at that, then of course he's fucking good at, like, making money for his own, I don't know. Dr. Milan has earmarked me for one of his experiments. I know this because when I attempted to leave the ship to report to Kane Corp, I discovered that my access was restricted and blocked. I came back to my quarters and found Milan waiting here. He was waiting with two of those hellish critters that he's created. I'm not squeamish, but those things make me nauseous. I'm currently awaiting what he calls processing. I suppose at this stage I should make peace with God. I've killed many men in my life, and I'll never say that I feel remorse for it. And I won't give Dr. Milan the satisfaction of hearing me pray for mercy. My last notes on this affair are that Dr. Milan himself is at the heart of the events on board the ship. I was blind to it. I refuse to believe that he was capable of creating such devastation. What do you fucking mean? What do you mean you didn't believe that he was capable of doing this? Of course he fucking is. I mean, he is as much as anyone else is, but like, you don't think he could have done it? He fucking... he force breeds women and fucking uses random people to get genetic information and then just dumps them. He's the one that fucking, like, rubber stamps that shit, dude. Of course he can. I always thought that scientists like control, but Milan breaks all the rules as far as science is concerned. Leaked information, the fungal growth, the missing scientists. I'm beginning to suspect He even knew that DeSantis was actually selling intelligence and may have fed him the information to sell. To what end, I don't know. I suspect it was because DeSantis kept Bachman drugged to the eyeballs with whatever powerful stimulants that he happened to have. Stimulants he happened to have so Bachman could continue his work. I can hear the machines being turned on. I welcomed my fate. At least I know that I did my job for Kane Corporation. Damn, dude, what a cuck. He just fucking died because he killed a lot of people, and he's like, well, I guess what goes around comes around, huh? I'm not even gonna... He's just, he's like, I'm nonchalant. I'd be so nonchalant. Alright, what do we got? Bone mending glue. There's also this glass wall that we can interact with. Storage drives, freestanding data hub for pharmaceutical companies, coolant pipes. Overheating is common. These machines must use nitrogen-based coolant. Keep the computer systems running smoothly. Yeah, we don't have that nitrogen tank anymore. So we need to find 3 things for it, I guess. I'm convinced that something has to go with the glass wall.
These don't go well together. That's just crazy.
That is just crazy.
I can't see it working like that.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, we're looking through it. Does he just do that if you click on it? It's kind of nasty, though. Not gonna try and interact with them. Okay. All seems steady. Heartbeat reached to the table.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Let's fix him with bone mending glue.
Crazy.
Let's fucking shoot him with the slug
that won't
gun.
work.
Let's fucking pistol butt him.
Maybe. No.
Pistol whip his
That
ass.
won't work.
So... Monitors are dark. Awaken when it's time for operation. So we need to initiate... He's trying to interact with the computers. I assume maybe he will talk about them. No, we can't even really go over there. Okay. Coolant pipes.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Black eyes, sunken gray face, glare with malice. So it's fucking pissed off. We can't just like look at it. Oh, there's a surgical laser.
I don't know what I was thinking there. Maybe. No. No, that's ridiculous.
Well, what isn't ridiculous? I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing. Make a save. Okay, there's 3 power cell housings. Does the middle one do something?
It doesn't work like that.
Stick something in there.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Pistol.
I don't think that'll work.
Data tag. Down creature, terminals, an array of terminals. Awaiting a trained medical technician. Okay, something. Something with the glass wall.
It doesn't work like that.
Pistol with the fucking glass.
That's just crazy. Although... no. Crazy.
Oh, yes, I get it. You can look through the glass. I want you to...
These don't go well together. No, that won't work.
No, dude, what? What is there to do? It's an empty room, man. Interacted with just about everything. Machinery tucked out of the way. I'm so fucking lost, man.
I think that would break.
It would break the bone mending paste, huh?
No, that won't work.
Bone mend the patient, you fucking idiots.
These don't go well together.
What goes well with anything? I don't fucking know. This is a PDA. There's nothing fucking here. Observe the mainframes. Can you fucking poke the mainframes? Can you poke the tanks?
This isn't going to work.
What is going to work? Fucking, I don't want to look up another solution, man. I feel like such a fucking bitch looking up a solution. But what the fuck else is there to do? Like, he won't do anything. Like, something is supposed to go in the power cell housings, right? Okay, maybe there's power cells somewhere around here that I didn't fucking find somehow 5 minutes ago. Do I glue the drains?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
My hybrid withered. You seem like you're more important than the other ones because you're moving.
It doesn't work like that.
Poke you with a stick.
That's just crazy. Although, I can't see it working like that.
Man. I want to find something before I fucking give up, man. You're fucking weird. What do you have to do? Can I...
Maybe if it... No, that won't work.
This one's healthy. Strap down.
No, that won't work. I don't think this will fit. I don't know what I was thinking there. I don't think that'll work. That's just crazy.
This one's like barely alive. God, dude, it's been 2 hours and I fucking am still fucking dicking around like this. I mean, this is the first one in the room.
No, that won't work.
Maybe it does something.
I think that would break.
I'm calling it after this one, dude. There's nothing
That
else to
would just
do.
break it. This isn't gonna work.
The only other fucking thing is the window, and all I can do is look through it. There's no like special thing I can stand on to modify it. All I can do is pretend to look through it. I've tried every item that is conceivable on it. What the fuck do you do? Juan's private lab. Go over to Rebecca Marichek and the glass will start to crack. Click on the glass until it completely breaks. Are you... what? No, it fucking doesn't. Or wait, is it... am I reading past where I'm supposed to fucking read? Yes, I did. That's exactly what happened. God fucking damn it. I just spoiled myself to something. Only that, okay. On the airlock, go to the new opening. Bone mending glue from the table on the left. Return to right. Go down to the platform and return to the elevator. Use your bone mending glue on the closed power cell housing to the left. All the fucking way back. So you're supposed to backtrack. Fucking what? The last fucking place in the game you're supposed to backtrack. Why? Like, yes, I can come back here and use bone mending glue on this.
That'll work.
Return right, go down the platform, then return to the elevator. Yeah, so go all the way back to the beginning of the fucking area. I had, like, separated this area as its own thing in my mind. And not even thought about the fact that you're supposed to do something here. Bone mending glue? On this thing. What does the glue do, man? What the fuck what do you mean? What did I use the glue to do? Come on, bro. It's still there in the picture. Power cell housing lock imprint.
No, that's ridiculous.
I got it from here. But that doesn't make any sense. This on this to make a key. Bro. And then I use it on the other two keys that are in here. Right? This one. Okay. I did not think you would need to backtrack this fucking far. Why is this cutscene so long?
Go to sleep. My baby. Don't worry.
Alright, I see why now. So I guess this is gonna kill the big guy. No, he's still alive. He's just fucking chilling, dude. Okay. And then presumably the last one is this one, but I didn't grab it when I was here. Last one. And then this will probably get rid of the key since it's not a useful item anymore.
This power cell will result in power interruptions in areas adjacent to this node.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything anymore. Okay, well, whatever. I failed so hard at this puzzle, dude. This one is bullshit, but I probably should have thought of the 3 power pads that were still here. I definitely should have. That should have gone through my head. So I'll take the L on that one. That was pretty stupid of me. Power cell numero uno.
Thomas from Near Origin. Please report to
Why is there this shiny on the glass wall? So fucking pointless when, like, it can just open when this puzzle is done and not entirely distract me from the fact that I should be backtracking a little bit more. Like, now that I think about it, it's not that egregious of a backtrack at all, but I fucking was ready for this to be an entirely new area. Oh, wait. I probably have to touch the surgical laser before I do this. So, surgical laser, touch it. Yeah, good job, man. You just fucking killed this thing because you need to progress. Smell of freshly spilled blood and guts fills the air. Creature has been cut raggedly in half. Can't take the battery packs anymore. What now? Well, what did that actually fucking do? Just need to interact with it more. Okay. That's fun. Cool. Oh, we still do have the key.
This isn't going to work.
The fuck are we gonna use that for? Okay, come on, let's puzzle it out. Let's fucking do this shit. We're gonna pretend like
Warning. The environmental control and life support system has been compromised. Please report to the visitor center for further instructions.
And part of the visitor center. Is there anything important in here? I don't think I can go that way.
Abnormal neural activity detected.
Mask zone. Viewing portals for the dispassionate scientists. Damn.
Word needs to know about this.
These creatures, frozen in fear as gas crept in insidiously through the vents, now lie still, twisted in agony. So, oh, this is literally just... This is Auschwitz for fucking this company. Human and hybrid huddled together in their final goodbyes. Some fought for a way out and held each other as the gas pulled in. This game does not take itself seriously enough to earn a fucking Auschwitz, dude. This is a little fucking much. This is not science but murder. Yeah. Well, that's fucking pretty bad. There's animal in this one. Animal testing. So his daughter is in this area. Propped up against the bars of its tiny prison, surrounded by similarly small cages. Reeks as if it's been dead for some time. Yeah. Victim of its own existence. So this is the incineration room. Okay. And we cannot get into anything else. Can imagine people being farmed through here like cattle. It's not a pleasant picture. And we don't really have any unique items anymore, huh?
I think that would break.
So we can look through it. This is kind of freaky how silent it is here. I like that. That's a good choice. As good of a choice as it can really be. Barely enough for a small animal. Obviously, this is the incineration room. Is there something to trigger it, or... I really need to put my thinking cap on, huh? Like, we can look in here.
No, that's ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking there. No. Crazy.
Am I missing something obvious? There's not anywhere to go in here. There's blood on the fucking floor. There's a bunch of dead hybrids in cages.
That's just crazy. Although... no. Crazy.
God forbid you try and click before his voice line is done. Whatever, dude. I'm so done with this. These puzzles are so fucking frustrating. Continue to the bottom right once more, then go to the contamination door and look through the portals. Head to the bottom left in a room of cages. Walk around until there is a loud noise. What the fuck do you mean walk around until there's a loud noise? What? Bro.
Restaurants on levels 2 and 3 are now closed.
What didn't I do? There he is, the man himself. He is still here. Like, I guess he did get what he wanted.
I know why you're here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit!
Listen, Milan.
Dr. Malan.
Let's discuss this rationally.
Enough! I'll see you soon, Miss Hensley. Give my regards to Olivia.
Yeah, I guess we don't...
Mr. Maracek, you sneaky bastard. Not to worry, I can speed up this little family reunion.
What have you done with Rebecca?
She's right here.
Rebecca!
You took away my life's work, Mr. Maracek. Now let me return the favor. Cage 7 open. Enjoy the show. I'm off to deal with Judas. I'm going to check with you preparing for team.
Rebecca, no! Rebecca, run! Kill me! Take me! Rebecca! Rebecca, no! Rebecca, run! Kill me! Take me! Rebecca! 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 Rebecca!
John, I understand you're emotional. Still get Ellen. We can save her.
Pink bed is, yeah. I mean, I can see what it looks like, dude. Alright.
To put your daughter's DNA into the scanner.
I'm living in a nightmare. I can't do this.
Okay.
I just can't do this.
You don't have a choice. Milan is a monster. We need to find Ellen. You need to put Rebecca's blood into the scanner. Now!
DNA sequence initiated. Complete.
Scanning. Can you get out of there?
Disposed of biological material for processing at Recycling Station 0314.
Organic soup.
Sleep now, my angel.
Alright. Oh,
John?
what the fuck was that?
Are you there?
Yes.
I found her. Your wife is in the military wing. I'm on my way there.
Well, okay, that's convenient. You know where my wife is now. Alright, Dwayne H. Jones, drainage service technician. Abandonment, no feeling like it. Betrayal. It's another one that cuts deep. To be betrayed and abandoned by your own family. Well, fuck, what can I say? It's been 10 years since Maggie put my name into the Progressive Assisted Selected Suicide Lottery. What? For $10,000 cash from the government. No questions asked. They said it was a fantastic deal. All that cash and only a super slim chance that my name would be selected. State wins in the long run. With one less welfare case. And my family gets a cash bonus. Did I have a say in this? No. So April 15th rolls around and bam, just my luck. My name is picked along with a few thousand other unlucky bastards. Did the only thing I could. The only thing I've ever really done. I joined Kane Corporation, and headed as far away from my blood-sucking wife as possible. Worked my way up the ranks here. Level 3 gets me limited seat access, which means I can clean up some weird and disgusting shit, but at least nobody talks to me. Or ask questions. So that suits me just fine. Who cares? At least I'm alive and kicking, master my own destiny. Keeping that in mind, I've been stuck in this room for a few days, and now with only the dead as company. Nobody's looking for me, but at least the bodies have stopped falling in the acid vats. That green goo is my way out to a better place. Sip of that shit and I'll be assisting my own goddamn suicide. To anybody reading this, please pass this message on to my wife. Fuck you, Maggie. What a heartwarming story to read after that scene, dude. Pointlessly affecting the decomposing corpse. What did we get? I don't think we got anything. What the fuck was that then? Glove. Why didn't it just put that in our inventory? Fucking weird. So I guess we can reach in the acid, maybe. Remains in acid. Is there anything in particular that I can grab onto in here? Biological tissue. Caustic soup. Floating white meat is plump and bloated, while also blistering in the acidic concoction. So what did we do to fucking Dr. Milan? Like, why did he become so fucking evil to us specifically? Plumbing equipment. Drainage pipes. Yeah, what the fuck? Airlock. How do you even get to that? You can't. It's acid. Glove the man. No? What did his PDA say? Stuck in this room for a few days with only the dead as company. Nobody's looking for me, but at least the bodies stop falling into the acid vats. That green goo is my way to a better place. Anybody reading this? Yeah, okay. So whatever, his wife fucking did that. Technical apparatus to pump and regulate the flow of chemicals in this processing recycling plant. Tough metal bars, secure a barrier. This asset you have to... I genuinely don't know. How is it possible to get stuck in a room with one fucking thing in it? Oh. Dude. Put the fucking icon in there that actually does something. Okay, so he's trying to shake it loose and it's not working. What about this one? Last one? Hold on. Is he... It's you use it on this acid to splash it somewhere. Okay, there we go.
I'm in the military wing. It's dark. No lights.
Keep your head down and stay away from the walls. And listen, you'll hear him before you see him.
Yes, okay. Okay.
Acid. Okay. Thank God I didn't have to fucking do that.
Too close. That was too goddamn close.
Calm yourself. Panic and you won't make it. Focus. Breathe.
Nice, dude. Holy shit, dude.
Come in.
Fucking sound effect.
I'm in a storage locker. I don't think they saw me. I'll contact you when I'm clear.
I'll be waiting.
Melted hazmat glove.
Warning. The oxygen processor has experienced a critical failure. Report to the center for immediate evacuation.
Something crawling in there. This door is like static lamp.
I don't think that'll work.
Wrapped in rubber.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Human remains, corpse. Human remains, corpse, corpse. Human remains. Okay. Nick, Vandal Couchy. Cobb mess of body parts. AJ Schrader, original crewman, cleaner. Oh, I didn't even notice this until just now. This electrical node facilitates power distribution through the region. Do we need to bridge the...
I'm in the limb regeneration lab. There are arms, legs.
One step at a time. How close are you to Ellen?
She's in a storage bay, 2 floors up. I'm close.
Let's do a quick save. Almost running out of save. Oh, we have as many as we really could possibly want. That's good to know. Still not able to do anything with that. None of these corpses are really strictly interactable, huh? Come on, man. Thomas White, morale officer. Alexander, citizen. I mean, literally all I have is the personal data tag at this point.
That's just crazy. Although...
That's so freaking crazy, bro. So freaking wild. I mean, I really thought that that would fucking do it. Like, what more? Jesus fucking Christ. That was fucking good. I'll fucking give the game that. That scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck.
I'm in the cargo bay. I'm close. 5, 4,
Good
3.
fucking work, dude.
What is it? Is she okay?
Yes. Yes. Sorry, John. She's fine. Still in stasis. I'm going to have to find a way to move her to the hangar.
Please be careful. Keep her under. The last time I woke someone up.
Let's see this.
No. Crazy.
Human remains. Fallen hybrid child size carcass appears soft and deflated. Brittle bones protrude, piercing the translucent skin at odd angles. These ones seem a little...
Maybe if it...
less regular.
No, that won't work. Maybe.
This one.
No, that won't work.
In the cogs? Is that what you want me to do? Oh, yeah, of course.
This is a test of the emergency evacuation announcement system.
Okay. Yeah, Jesus, that fucking puzzle. Like, I don't like a puzzle where you just have to walk around and then the fucking answer appears. It should have done that just like on a timer or something. But fuck, that was a good scare.
Almost at the hangar. John, I need to explain the situation.
Well, Miss Hensley. And it looks like you brought our friend along.
Milan! Sia!
Stand on the power pad. All I have is that. Let's read the PDA first. Please be a short one. Oh my god, look how long this one is. Jared Winslow. Try real hard not to think any less of Scotty, but I swear the boy ain't got a caring bone in his body. Plus, I bet he don't know what any of those big words he uses mean. He's always hinting that when we're back home, we can be partners in business. I got myself a job on a damn spaceship. Does he reckon I'd need any help getting a job? Back before the rapid transport system was running through the Groom Lake, folks used to get around in these really slow transport pods. I found one tucked behind a pile of storage crates. I've been working on it for maybe a month now, I reckon. I can get it working. Scotty played an April Fool's joke on me, dumped some water on me while I was working on the pod. I accidentally cut him real bad with a wrench. Anyways, I'm gonna play a little joke on him and set his favorite book on fire, but not today. Sometime when he won't expect it. Pod's coming on great. A couple more months and maybe I can test it out. My kid brother Judd would be so proud. He used to help me work on cars all the time, but one time he was fixing the brakes on this old clunker when one of the jacks broke. I know he's in a better place now, but I still feel bad. Pray about it every day. I know that God knows that I didn't mean to do it. I promise to him that I'm trying not to be so angry anymore. All finished. Had to get some parts printed with the nanite machine, but I'm sure Stefan didn't mind much. Can't wait to try it out. Scotty says the pod won't work and that I'll get in trouble for it. Who the hell does he think he is? I made sure it would work. I ain't stupid. I'm getting real hard. It's getting real hard to breathe and just pray about stuff. People like Scotty, God lets them live for some reason or other. Albert noticed some strange mushroom stuff growing all over the engineering today. I guess we're gonna have to get cleaning. Good news and bad news. We had to scrub like mama on laundry day. And the gunk is just about gone. Bad news is it's all over the damn place. Scotty has been really nice since I burned that book of his. Scotty's nicer every day. The Bible said he changed if I was nice to him. And look what happened. A little bit of bread goes a long way in the house of God. December 19. Damn, this ain't good. The ship's on level 7 lockdown. Looks like we're gonna get real familiar with one another down here. December 23rd. Folks must have got mighty hungry. Screams are echoing everywhere. Scotty and me are gonna lock down engineering, shut down the baskets, and close the umbilical bridge. The umbilical bridge? Keep them away from the twins. Who are the twins? 25th. It's Judd all over. I swear I didn't mean to. Couldn't get Scotty to shut it and keep making a ruckus. I just wanted him to shut up. I swear I didn't push too hard. For God's sake, he was being so damn loud. Just gets to where a guy can't take it no more. Thought he was better. He thought he was better than me all along. That better than. Okay. Better that. Well, he's dead now. He's staring at me. Got to tuck him away somewhere. I hear him. He's been laughing, crying, cracking jokes. He won't stop. Can't get him to stop. Folks say I can fix just about anything with a screwdriver. Already fixed Scotty. Already fixed Judd. God wants us to fix folks up when they're broken. Can I fix me? Damn. So he started hearing voices and then probably died. Is this his corpse? God knows. Okay, let's check this terminal. Pod terminal, test database, database incomplete, maintenance pod, bay control.
Oh, no, coming.
Okay, what did the other shit do? Pod terminal. Oh. Test message, attempting to fix the pod terminal. I think I got it working. Sort W. Backspace doesn't work. Still can't do much but make entries. On open. How do I get it to access the other functions? Failed to complete transmission. Fuck you. You ain't a goddamn radio. Is invalid on a recipient. Is currently online. June 20th. Update. Terminal now recognizes the pod. Pod doors Pod door hydraulics can be accessed but not opened. Wait. Pod door hydraulics can be accessed but not opened. Pod is ready to roll. Terminal works well enough but cannot erase test posts. Alright, so he's... Seems like he's kind of not good with computers but good with everything else. What is with this,
I think that'll just break it.
Weird. I don't really know why that's there. We're presumably just gonna leave. Must be something we can do there. Janitor office, disposal area. Oh, are we... Is this like a full puzzle? Let's go to the disposal area, I guess. Christ, man. I didn't think this game was this long. This, like, I'm pretty sure this has to be the last one. What the fuck?
A hive?
A hive?
This is the final boarding call for Chelsea Bean and Palisade Sushi. Please proceed to gate 9 immediately.
Solidified mucus.
These creatures are following their base instincts. Breeding, eating.
Creeping phlegm.
The tower. Maintenance and repair and solid waste disposal facility is overdue by 9,125 days.
Effigy has been sculpted from a slab of mucus. Role unknown.
I repeat, this is the final boarding call.
Plasma cutter.
Level 9 employees. Thank you.
A heavy loader. Looks like it was sealed in during construction.
Loader distribution box. We also got a power cell. Is this a shit stain on here? What the fuck is that? Okay. Heavy duty equipment. You know, it seems like a really good idea.
Shit.
What, does he just think it's gross? Or am I actually supposed to be avoiding something?
I don't think that'll work.
Knobs of bone. What the fuck even is this? Is this what happens with the human sludge? The human fucking fungus that's growing around? Jesus. Visitor Center expansion. Plasma cutter. I guess we could probably open the refrigerator door. Possible.
This is the post-boarding announcement for life flow 8 through 25.
Powered down loader. Thin layer sits idle. Okay, let's try and get in it. Scaffolding.
Gotta find another way out.
Yeah, we probably gotta find a way. Oh, loose panel. I saw that. Retinal scanner. Okay.
Welcome to the Groom Lake
Well, I guess I'll need a retina then. It's kind of gross.
Maybe. No.
So... yeah, more plastic sheets. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I need to go back to the first area. I thought this was just gonna take us straight to whatever, but of course there's a like 5-step puzzle in the way, so we're gonna do this real quick. At least this space is incredibly limited, so it's not like I'm gonna have to backtrack far anywhere. Jesus, we're coming up on 3 hours. I really want to finish this fucking game today, dude. Tonight. It's almost 11 p.m., but... alright. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry a little bit inside. That's right. PDA. Is this him? The other guy? Yeah, Scott Tanaka. Jared would make useful business partner, but I can't even suggest it to him without him erupting into a fit of rage and beginning to rant that ain't how it's done in my family. Does the man honestly expect to get anywhere without once taking help from those more intelligent than he is? Groom Lake has been a pleasure to be aboard thus far. Much more entertaining than being on Earth. Even my family's private island isn't this entertaining. Granted, there isn't much left to do now that all the indigenous animals have been hunted and killed. Space, however, is infinite. I feel as though planning an April Fool's joke almost 2 weeks in advance is a little pathetic, especially when the plan consists of a single prank, pouring water on Jared. Poured water on him, just a little glass, and the consequence, the hulking dimwit chased me down the corridor with a wrench, slicing a reasonable portion of my forehead open. Now thoroughly convinced he is deranged and will be doing some investigation. Right? Is that what he said? Yeah. After agreeing to transfer a sum of money, I convinced Dr. Green to obtain Jared's medical records for me. Jared is mentally ill. He suffers from outbursts of rage, and according to one report, he murdered his brother by crushing him to death with a car. Goes on to note that Jared believes it to be the will of the Lord, capitalized just like that. How in the hell did he manage to get a position in the most important area of the ship? I'll have to stay on his good side. Yeah, that's what I figured. He did. I'm beginning to miss my father's mansion more with each passing day. Having maids and chefs to cater to me is how I was raised. To be responsible for cleaning up after myself and walking all the way to mess hall for food remains a challenge. Sometimes I question my own sanity. I briefly criticized Jared's hobby of repairing that old transport pod. And oh, the deranged stare he gave me in return. What did I think I could possibly accomplish by talking to him about it? Unbelievable, he burned my thesaurus. Jared marched towards me, ripped it from my hands, and set it on fire. Then he screamed, "April Fools!" Sprinted away, waving the burning pages above his head. Can't begin to say how many times I've retyped my entries. They feel not as good. There's a better word. I swear it. Would kill to get my thesaurus back. How can everyone respect me if I don't sound smart? Nice, dude. I give up. I ran into Dr. Graham today and he remarked that I sounded like less of a pretentious asshole. Guess I should just talk to an ordinary person from now on. Oh hey, ordinary is a pretty big word. My arms hurt. It was hard work to get all of that fungus out of the generators. We did it though. Cleaning is not easy. I feel a sense of accomplishment. I guess Jared isn't all bad. He apologized to me today for losing his temper so often. And you know what? I apologized in return. I don't remember the last time I did that. Holy shit, it turns out the guy had a bunch of rations tucked away. He shared them with me, even though he's almost out. If I don't starve to death here, I may have to put him in charge of Tanaka's Investments charity, which doesn't exist yet. Rations are here. We have just enough food in the freezer to last us. We're far less hungry than the guys manning the twins. The twins. I have to say, I'm impressed. Not sure how these guys have had the energy to keep us afloat with so little to eat. Those guys are titans. The twins. Maybe those are like the engines? Engineering is now on total lockdown. We have to keep whatever those things are away from the generators. I don't think that we'll ever see the light of day again. At least when I die, I'll be with the only real friend I ever had. Damn. And he got killed. That's tough. Come on, just... exits. Thank you. Touch your refrigerator. Frozen body. Oh. What the fuck? Okay, he's really comfortable doing that, I guess. That was an easy enough puzzle. What's he say on the panel? Guess we'll never know. Oh, sorry I'm low energy. Been playing this game for 3 hours, but I want to finish it. Let's hope that this is sort of like the last little puzzle it makes us do. Right, I just need to use the eyeball on it, presumably. Iris scanner. You need 2? Maybe you just need 1. Run. Screen shake. Holy shit. Groom Lake model.
Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitor Center. Kane Corporation trusts that you'll enjoy your stay. Please ensure your personal data tag is updated with your medical history and is functioning correctly.
Okay.
Kane Mining Limited was founded in 2050. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition.
Okay.
Launched in 2100, the tower was 6,000.
Oh, it's 2150.
This massive nuclear fusion powered ship was used extensively as a planetary mining platform. 15 years of atmospheric exposure resulted in a weakened hull and her decommissioning. This poster depicts a 95-year-old Henry Kane in the prime of his life.
Go all the... well, fuck. Here, let's just read this part first.
Did you know? Kane Mining Limited was rebranded as Kane Corporation in June 2019.
So it's even older than that. Groom Lake model. It's
2116, Kane Corporation recruited a vessel from its mining fleet to be repurposed as a laboratory.
destroyed loader. Okay, just want to make sure we're not picking up everything. Let's check this one out.
Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000.
Damn.
His mother Clara was a store clerk, and his father Edmund was a veterinarian.
They have old pictures on there, like being born in the year 2000 would look like that. Fuck, dude. Kane's older than me. This is a game set in the fucking future. Alright.
The tower was rechristened the Groom Lake in 2120 when she left dry dock and began her journey towards the outer planets.
Dry dock? What the fuck does a dry dock mean in the context of a spaceship?
Charles Clark Kane has proudly taken over the reins from his father and continues his family's legacy. Repayment through mining asset acquisition. Did you know? Kane Mining was rebranded as a replica of a statue of remembrance that stands in Washington, D.C. Over the reins from his father and continues his family's legacy. In 2077, a mile below the surface, Camp 571 in Japan produced a treasure trove of medical research documentation. In 2077, a mile below the surface, Camp 571. Did you know? Henry Kane served in the military and was a decorated naval aviator. The rapid advancement of medical research and its auxiliary studies culminated in the perfection of genetic manipulation. Popularized by the media as a medical Cold War, the eugenics age far exceeded selective breeding. In 2049, a worldwide ban was placed on unapproved genetic modification.
Hold on, say that again.
The advancement of medical research and its auxiliary studies culminated in the perfection of genetic manipulation. Popularized by the media as a medical Cold War, the eugenics age far exceeded selective breeding. In 2049, a worldwide ban was placed on unapproved genetic modification.
Interesting. Lifeboats. Holy shit, are we gonna see real, regular people other than Kane? Or, sorry, Dr. Milan? Please don't make me touch any of this stuff. Okay. Or grab anything more than I need. Got the plasma cutter, we got the fucking genetic shit. We can go down here if we want to. There's nothing to do though.
Without a family, man, alone in the world, trembles with the cold. Blood! Murderer!
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak, but you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster?
What the fuck?
The morals of men don't apply to gods.
Alright. Not the obvious thing, I guess. Jesus, why is this such a strange... Okay. I suppose he's standing on glass.
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak, but you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster?
I don't understand.
The morals of men don't apply to gods.
Quick. Save the game. Oh, you're fucking joking. God, man. Okay, well, there's nothing for me to look at while I do this. Ellen, Tia ship.
Murderer! You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak, but you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster?
I'm gonna try and shoot the
By
glass.
whose standards do you call me a monster?
There's not really anything else in the room
morals
that looks
of
shootable.
men don't apply to gods.
No? Whatever the fuck this is.
Tia, grab hold of something!
Containment protocols activated. Security lockdown initiated.
Quantum storage device damaged and door missing. Fracture of femur detected. Scapula damaged. Seek immediate medical attention.
Alan, did you... Have we got her?
I do. She's here.
It's over. It's all over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
I'm sorry, it wasn't supposed to end like this. Waking you was a mistake, John. But I'm happy to have met you.
So, what is her character? How does she... I might need to go back and understand why she did anything.
You woke me. Answer me!
We needed a way to transport the research off the Groom Lake. And your wife's bone marrow was a perfect storage device.
Research? This is about fucking research!
Wow.
Yes! It's about research. Worth billions, John. Billions.
So you caused all of this? You let those things loose?
No, I'm not that sloppy. The idiots we sent to get your wife's body turned off all the containment protocols. We lost Ellen in all the chaos. That pussy Yuri was on his way to you when Milan got involved.
On his way to get my DNA.
It was the only way to locate the data carrier in this shitfest. Old man Kane will be rolling in his grave when I sell his secrets.
You're just like Milan.
Is that what you think? John, do you love your wife? Well, I loved my husband, and Kane's security forces murdered him during a protest. Kane Corporation took everything from me, and now I will burn them to the ground.
You don't have to do this. You don't.
To Stasis pods, hon. It was never gonna happen.
Selenographic coordinates confirmed. Autopilot has been engaged. Time to departure. 15 minutes.
So I throw the thing at her and it hits her and she dies. Right?
You never had any intention of helping me. You used me. You used my family.
It's not personal.
Not personal. You bitch.
Guilty.
Tia. Fuck you.
puzzle. Good puzzle, not the greatest twist. I don't know how much that really makes sense too.
This vessel has been cleared for departure.
Empty inventory. Destroyed Stasis pod. So does that mean we can only save her? Or do we get in there with her? There we fucking go. I just got complete stasis. Fucking did it. I was planning on this being 2 hours. It turned out to be 3, but we fucking did it. So this is why there is a fucking thunderstorm going on, I guess. She's dead already? Is that really what that was? All right. Well, not a huge fan of that ending. Like, yeah, she's super cagey about what her involvement is with anything, the whole fucking game. So that makes the reveal kind of like not surprising at all. I didn't really guess it, but I like... I mean, come on, bro. I don't know. I didn't like that ending. Also, fucking, she's supposed to be dead too. Your wife is supposed to be dead. So nothing of that fucking mattered at all. In fact, based on the lore of the game, I think we might have actually just given people on Earth a chance to find her fucking research or whatever. But I don't know. I definitely sort of got turned off by this last like third of the game, but otherwise pretty fucking good game. If I had to give it a rank, I would give it like I think it's a solid 6. I think it's a solid 6 out of 10. Fucking art is fantastic. The entire fucking like honestly, just more games that look exactly like this. Obviously, you can fucking make this shit in 1080p or 4K nowadays. You probably should make games like this in 4K nowadays, but even 2015, bro, like this game was rendered in 720p for some reason. It's fucking beautiful. Would be awesome to see it in 4K. Some of the puzzles are just so astoundingly dumb. I'd say a good half of them are fine. Good half of them are pretty good fucking puzzles. The other half, like, I guess another quarter are like fucking stupid, and then the other quarter are fucking infuriating to me. But that's how adventure games tend to go anyway, so I can't be too mad about that, other than I don't know, it's not the 90s anymore. You don't need to make games like that. You can just yeah, the mouse cursor, make things that you can interact with always have the fucking hand animation. Don't fucking let me interact with things that have the eye thing if most things in the game don't do that. That felt glitchy as fuck. Everything else was really fine. The story, like, I like reading the logs. I think some of the writing was really hit or miss for me. Some of it's pretty funny. I really liked the subplot with the woman in hydroponics. That was probably the highlight of the game for me. I'm sorry I don't really care about his daughter. His daughter was like fucking, she's appears at the beginning of the game, and then it's our fucking goal to find her, and then he just kills her at the last second because he's evil. Sure. That didn't really emotionally resonate with me. Music was good. Sound design itself was okay. The fucking mixing this is one of the worst mixed games I've ever fucking played. Like, ear-shatteringly fucking bad. Yeah, it's a really flawed game, but I like it mostly for the art. I think the art is really fucking good. I like adventure games in general, so that probably also changes it for me, but yeah, this is fucking a good time. I'm glad I played this. Even if this game was really flawed, I think definitely a lot of potential. I'm excited to play the games that came out after this. There's one called Kane, which apparently might not be good, and then there's Stasis Bone Totem, which I definitely want to play now. So I'm hyped to fucking do that. I hope the puzzles are way better in those games. If the puzzles are way better, that automatically like gets a better score for me, because I want to puzzle solve shit. The story being the way it is like, it doesn't bother me that much, even though I think the story was like kind of mid in this game. Mid to not good, but you know, puzzles, man. I want to solve puzzles, and I don't want to have to fucking look at a guide and fucking like I would say two of the times I had to look at the guide, I felt unjustified in doing so. That last puzzle that we did where I had to look for the fucking batteries, that one was on me. That was me totally not. I got it in my head that I didn't have to backtrack, and I don't know why I didn't think the three fucking things were the three circular things that I found earlier. That's on me. But hopefully the fucking subsequent games are easier to run too, because like, holy fuck, playing this thing in a window, the first couple streams I couldn't change the size of the window, so I was playing in the fucking OBS window because I couldn't see shit. So I don't know. Interesting fucking game. Glad I played it. I'm gonna go to bed now because it's fucking 11:30 and I have work tomorrow. So good fucking shit. Had fun. Had a grand old time. See y'all when I play probably Pathologic next. Probably get back on that, but we'll definitely play Kane and Stasis Bone Totem. If Kane sucks, I'll probably just go straight to Stasis Bone Totem. But I'm excited to keep playing adventure games because I fucking found out that I like them. So let's fucking go, dude. Good stream.